Rolling.
Power to the people.
All right, Fahim, y'all bless. We'd like to take a moment of silence for all the people who we lost to police brutality all throughout the United States of America. We'd like to have a moment of silence for Michael Brown, Tamir Rice, Kamani Gray, Ezell Ford, Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, Laquan McDonald, Betty Jones and Quintano LeGrier, Trayvon Martin, Dontre Hamilton, John Crawford, and many, many more who lost their lives to police brutality. Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
As the Black Panthers would also like to give a shout out to all those, the co-founders and the founders of the Black Panthers that came before us. Huey P. Newton, B.P.B.S.L.M, Angela Davis, H. Rat Brown, Mark Clark, Fred Hampton, Stokely Carmichael, Assata Shakur, Matulu Shakur, and many more, and all the Black Panther sects and RBG left-wing groups and movements that fight and fought for liberation, justice, and peace. Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Also, as Prime Minister of Defense, King Yassin Israel Mose, I would like to announce that I would like to put an end to all gang violence in every state, city, county, and anywhere that the people rest and reside. I would like to cause a peace treaty between any gang and gang members and call all gangs and gang members to affirmative action for the movement. If it does not involve the movement of your people and the liberation of your mind and education and development of your people, then what does it stand for? There is no foundation if it doesn't stand for justice of your people, liberation of your people, and equality. So together, we must stand and form an alliance, a peace treaty, that without killing each other, we know who the true ops is and who really has us in mind as an enemy. Together, we must form as one to be a complete group, not of terrorism, but of defense of our people in equilibrium and in liberty for justice for all in the name of peace and everything that stands for it. I also would like to get to the Bill of Rights, the amendments in the Constitution of the United States, the first 10. Amendment 1 reads, freedom of religion and speech, the press of right and assembly. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or bridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right to the people to peacefully assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Amendment 2, the right to keep and bear arms. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people and to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Shall not be infringed. Amendment 3, quartering of troops. No soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Amendment 4, the limiting the right of search. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated. Shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause and supported by oath and affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Amendment 5, guarantee of trial and by jury, private property to be respected. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in the case of a rising in the land or naval forces or a militia when in actual services in the time of war or in public danger, nor shall any person being subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or in limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be witnessed against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just consumption. Amendment 6, rights of accused persons. In the criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right of a speedy trial and public trial by any impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law to the informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witness against him, to have compulsory and process for obtaining witnesses in favor, and have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Amendment 7, rules of the common law. In suits at common law, where the value of controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise examined in court of the United States than according to the rules of common laws. Examined in court of the United States then according to the rules of common law. Amendment 8, excessive bail, fines and punishment prohibited. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed. Non-cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. Amendment 9, rights retained by the people. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be concerted and to deny or disparage others retained by the people. In Amendment 10, power reserved to the states and people. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, nor prohibited to it by the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people. That is the Bill of Rights, which are formerly known as the Constitution of the United States of America. Thank you.
Peace and blessings. I am Fahim, y'all bless. I'm going to read off our 10-point laws. Number 1, we demand immediate freedom. We have the power. Number 2, we have employment for all our people. We demand full reparations from the slavery of our people that was benefited by any company. Number 3, we demand an immediate end to robbery by the white man or any exploiter of our black community. Number 4, we demand immediate shelter for all homeless, plus adequate food, clothing, shelter for all human beings, with money due from reparations. Number 5, we demand immediate education for our people that express or exposes the true nature of the descent of our culture and greatness. Example, Marcus Garvey, Universal Negro Improvement Organization. We demand education that teaches our true history from past and present so our people can know their place in modern day society. Number 6, we the people as a self-defense party, according to the Constitution of Law and the Second Amendment, we have the right to bear arms as security or of a free state, and that right shall not be infringed. I repeat, that right shall not be infringed. Number 7, we demand an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black and all people, if not under Article 2 of the Executive Branch, Section 4, for disqualification. The President, Vice President, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office and impeachment for conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Number 8, we demand freedom for all people held in federal, state, county, and city prison and jails due to the Emancipation Proclamation documents according to the 13th Amendment, who were unjustly charged without a doubt being entrapped or in double jeopardy. Number 9, we demand all black people when brought to trial to be tried in a court of jury of their peer groups and people from their black communities as defined by the Constitution of the United States. Number 10, we demand land and property, food, housing, education of self, example, African American studies, and suitable clothing, justice and equality, and peace. And as our major political objective, the United Nations, in which only black colonial subjects will be allowed to participate for the purpose of determining the will of black people as to the national destiny in Amendment 9 and 10. Peace.
How you doing today? I'm the Secretary of Defense for the Black Panthers Party. We're here to secure the community. That's right. We are cautious of the safety of the public. We are now a movement to defend the people we know, which are, as a nation, the same people. We are the same people. As a nation, by a nation, we the nation. We are as one. We're going to start surveilling the communities and protecting the safety of the human beings that are in the community. That goes as far as the police officers harassing people, any other type of things that are going on in the community that are hazardous to the environment. Anybody that has any questions or have any concerns, you can always have us, call us. We're going to have a hotline that you can directly call if you have any problems, any gang-related problems, any police officer problems, anything in your community problems. We're here to support you, and we're here for Black Panther Party. We're here to support you in any way possible. Black Power.
Black power.
And on behalf of being the Prime Minister of Defense, one of our Secretaries of Defense couldn't be here tonight, so on his behalf I speak as well. We also have joined together with our other emblem, which is the black sheep, and we have a protection and defense called CRE, which is the Constitutional Rights Enforcement. By all means, we'll enforce our constitutional rights. It is us, the people, who govern the government that governs us in the state and the federal embodiment. So it is time that we rise as the people and make sure that we get due process and accordingly just to the laws that further govern us. As a people, we must fight and continue to fight for what is right. Because standing around watching others get unjust and unfairly is savage and not in the heart of man to be equal at all, but is a superior and an inferior. And as the Black Panther Party for self-defense and as Cree constitutional rights enforcement, we promise to protect and uphold in a just way and a peaceful manner to protect our people and make sure that they are safe under constitutional rights and involve ourselves under the Code of Constitutional Rights and regulation of the common law to protect and serve our people by all means and truly do that and be sworn in by that alone under Yahweh's name.
No. I will start with the most important part of the Constitution. And it is called the preamble.
will now read the preamble of the Constitution of the United States. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States. Now, in the beginning of my address, as the international speaker of the Black Panther Party, it is about the rights of our people. And we will stand behind and enforce the constitutional rights of our people. I'm going to read Isaiah 60 as the law of Yahweh Elohim is first in our journey. Without Yahweh, there is no safety. In the kingdom of Yahweh is safety. Remember. Isaiah 60. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about and see, all they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see, and flow together, and thine heart shall fear, and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. The multitude of camels shall cover thee. The dromedaries of Midian and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth the praises of Yahweh Elohim. All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee. The rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with acceptance on my altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory. Who are these that fly as the cloud, and as the dove to their windows? Surely the islands shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of Yahweh Elohim, thy Elohim, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he has glorified thee. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yes, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious, The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many nations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I, Yahweh, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob, Jacob. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stone iron. I will also make thy officers peace, thine exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But Yahweh shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy Elohim thy glory. The sun shall be no more going down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For Yahweh shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten it in his time. I want to say, as the international speaker, are you tired? Do you want to do something about it now? You must stand up for your rights now. We, as the Black Panther Party, for self-defense, we will enforce our constitutional rights now. Are you tired? Are you black? Are you white? Are you Mexican? I don't care what race, color, or creed you are. The root says we are all black because the earth started with black people. The superior of the land were once all black and still is all black. Now, first and foremost, we will not stand by anymore. We do not want to talk to any police officer. We respectfully decline to answer to any police officer with any questions that he has to ask. From this moment on and forevermore, we do not want to be forced by unlawful actions by any public servant to give up our right to remain silent at all times, and our right to speak will not be infringed. We will remain armed. We are armed with our 2 hands. We are armed with our 2 feet. We are armed with our mouth, and we are armed with our mind. We are armed with the name of Yahweh Elohim, King of Kings, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, the throne that every monarch that has been crowned from France, from Switzerland, from England, through America. We are kings and queens in this land that is called America. Because when King George released those people, those colonies that claimed that they wanted the Constitution, it was a monarchy system you only had a king. And in order to form a constitution, we had to invest the rights of the king in each citizen. Notice carefully. If the king's authority was vested in every citizen in the United States of America, for the reason we use the word constitution, we constitute the vestment of our power in we, the people. The power is the monarchy system, the kingship, the queen. So, we at all times will keep our privacy to ourselves. We do not turn over our right for illegal search and seizure. We will not consent ever from this moment on and forever to any illegal search and seizures, to any conversation, to any stop that is not constitutional. We will be there to make sure that no police officer violates anyone. And when you're being deployed, the Cree will be there. Constitutional rights enforcement will enforce the Constitution. We will be there when the police officer makes a stop. We will be there when someone needs to be arrested. We need to talk to that person who is being accused immediately. We are being accused on the street, and we do not have legal counsel. We do not have any form of representation. Are you tired of being stopped by your accuser? And then you're forced to speak. Once arrested, you're forced to be quiet in court. You cannot speak because they tell you that your constitutional right to remain silent. Do I need a police officer or anyone to tell us that we have our rights and we have the right to remain silent after we're being accused? Are you out your mind? You better know your rights now. I say know your rights. We stand today in honor of the Black Panther Party for self-defense. The black sheep is here now with the mindset of Yahweh Elohim on the royal king. We will have our crowns. Once you see the crown, notify the kingdomship and the status. We are serving by the law, living by the law, for the law, because Yahweh Elohim, word is law. And I'm going to pass it on to the rest of my kings. But I just wanted to leave that word as the international speaker. To wake you up. Wake up! You are not protected unless you protect yourself by standing and enforcing your rights.
Under the vanguard of the Black Sheep and the Black Panther and Cree, I would like to say that we will protect by all costs all of our people. No more dying young ones, no more crying mothers. We will stand in the way by all means, in all forms of defense for our people. The right to bear arms will not be infringed. We will not offensively attack our oppressors, even though we are being attacked. Our means are only a form of defense. Everything we will do will be to defend, by all means, our people. Our job is to protect, educate, liberate, love, self-educate of true knowledge for our people in modern day and time. They have a place in a society where we have not one. I ask that all gang members in my city, every sector, division, from east, west, to the north side, to any hood that you may be in, come together. It's time to put an end to the foolishness and the bullshit. Tonight, we really stand up as brothers and kings under the laws of common law, which is Yahweh Elohim's first and foremost, to come to you, to bring you a division of the Black Panthers that's here to heal our people, to teach our people, not to kill, not to hurt, not to harm our own community. If you have a mother a brother, a cousin, a sister, a uncle, a father, anyone that you love in this community, and you really care for them, and you're not a terrorist, and you don't want to harm your community, and you want to be productive in it, then join us. Stand by us now. It's time to join the Black Panthers. Don't reject us. Love us. Hug us. Treat us as your brother. Respect one another. Honor the rules that are common, but are not so common now in the ways that we've been whitewashed. It's time to wake up from the ways of the oppressor and wake up with the ways that we were supposed to be raised in and grow up in and cherish and pass on to our youth. Now, everywhere I go, I hear that our youth are the problem. No. Our youth are the future. Our youth are who we will defend. Our youth is who we will protect. Our youth is who we will train to take this position when no one else will. Because our youth are ready for the fight. Our youth are ready for a revolution and to liberate their minds, their souls, by all costs and all means. So all our youth need is a little GPS and direction. And under the laws of common laws, which is Yahweh Elohim's, we will be there by every step of the way to guide our youth into a direction of positivity, liberation, justice, self-love, and education, and passion of self and one another, and appreciation of worth of what it is to have a history and a present in modern day society as being black, or what you call an African American. Now, if you also are going to call yourself an African American, then as an American and claiming any ties to be an American, all creeds of people, being Mexican, black, Puerto Rican, whatever form you call yourself, a creed of an ethnic group, I'm here today to let you know you are black. This is your fight. Stand up and join where you belong a place. Grab an arm, grab a hand, grab a book. Educate yourself, liberate yourself with us. Take amends to what we're doing. Say, this is my fight. Don't think just because today it's not on your doorstep that tomorrow it may not be. Because it will. Take appreciation for what you have to take appreciation for. And that is life. And if we are not living and living equal, with equilibrium and rights due for justice and equality for all people, then we are getting a shorthand of what we call freedom. And freedom is for all men and women and children, for all of us to take. So as Creed constitutional rights enforcement, we will enforce those rights by all means for all women, children, all people of creed, color, all ethnic groups. No matter what ethnic, you are our people. Do a research of your background, and we ask that you come to us and create with us. Power to the people.
Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people.
Black sheep.
Listen, right now, remember, if you are being arrested, if anyone is being harmed, please contact us now. On the Black Panther page, you can contact us immediately. Every one of us will be notified. Right away. Call us now. You will receive the update in the next press conference of the direct number to call 24 hours of the day. But you can contact us now, 24 hours a day, right on the Black Panther page. Join. Come on. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Come on. Power to the people. Join us and let's fight this.
We will not stop.
Is for rights.
This is liberation by all means. And for liberation, we will fight by all means. Any means to protect our people. So come join us. If you care about your people, if you love your people, if you have a bone in your body that you call yourself a gangster or whatever you want to call yourself, if you're a man, first and foremost, a man of God, you will come and you will do the will of your people. That's to unite your people. That's to love your people. Educate them and show them that we're righteous. Show them that we're royalty. Show them that it's a betterment for us and in our infrastructure that things are fucked up. And it's time for us to get it correct. What was once wrong, it's time to make right. It's time to heal. And in order to do that, we have to understand sometimes we're going to hurt. But the hurting is the part of the healing. And the part of the healing is we're joining together. We don't care what gang you are. We don't care what kind of group religious act you claim or who you proclaim or progress to be. Right now, as Black Panthers and as a people, we stand together and we need you. We want you to come fight with us for the cause and for your people, and first and foremost for what's right and for what's liberation and justice and peace. Black Panthers.
Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people.
Black sheep.
Black sheep.
Black sheep.
It's black royalty.